I'm Toon Fanatics, and welcome to Toon Corner. And today we are doing a cartoon battle between two live-action anime movies starring the Looney Tunes. This is Looney Tunes Back in Action versus Space Jam. Let the battle begin. Round 1. The plot. In Looney Tunes Back in Action, DJ teams up with Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and Kate Houghton so he can be able to find a special diamond, simply known as the Blue Monkey, and save his father from the Acme Corporation. In Space Jam, the Looney Tunes team up with Michael Jordan so they can win a basketball game against the Nerdlucks. So the Looney Tunes won't end up becoming slaves for an amusement park in outer space called Moron Mountain. Looney Tunes Back in Action is a comedic spy movie, and it did an excellent job combining action and comedy. Space Jam is simply a goofy comedy starring Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny. A lot of people say they dislike Space Jam because they think that the plot is ridiculous. My response to that is, what? It's a Looney Tunes movie. Anyway, I think it also depends on what you are in the mood for. So, with that being said, I'm actually going to go ahead and end this round with a tie. Round 2. The Tunes. In Looney Tunes Back in Action, all of the Tunes had provided majority of the comedy for the movie, and they have done it very well. It actually did help that the director of the film, Joe Dante, wanted the Looney Tunes to stay true to their personalities. In Space Jam, it is fun to see Mr. Schwackhammer, the Nerdlucks, and the Looney Tunes. However, there are times where the Looney Tunes have tried and failed to give us gross out humor. So with that being said, I'm actually going to go ahead and give this round to Looney Tunes Back in Action. Round 3. The Actors. In Looney Tunes Back in Action, you got Brendan Fraser, Jenna Elfman, and Steve Martin. Brendan does a really good job playing a serious character that gets himself into comedic scenarios. You may know Brendan from stuff like the Mummy movies, as well as live-action cartoons like George of the Jungle and Dudley Do-Right, for example. Jenna Elfman does a really good job interacting with Bugs and Daffy. And you can tell that Steve Martin was having a really fun time with this movie. You may know Steve from films like Three Amigos, for example. In Space Jam, you got Michael Jordan, Wayne Knight, and Bill Murray. I know a lot of people like to give Michael a hard time when it comes to his acting. Personally, I thought his acting was pretty good. He did a really good job interacting with the Tunes, and he did a really decent job when it comes to him delivering his lines. Wayne Knight basically plays as Michael's sidekick. And the chemistry between him and Michael were really good. Wayne wasn't really given a whole lot to do in this movie, but whenever he is on screen, he does put in his best effort. You may know Wayne from films like Jurassic Park and Rat Race, for example, and you might know him from a live-action sitcom known as Seinfeld. And Bill Murray plays as himself, and he's just enjoying himself. He's actually having a really good time. You may know Bill from films like Ghostbusters, Scrooged, and Groundhog Day, for example. No matter how big or small the roles were, all of the actors did put in their best effort. And I think they all, gave us a really good performance. So with that being said, I'm actually going to go ahead and end this round with a tie. Alright, after doing some simple math, the final score is 3-2, Looney Tunes Back in Action. Looney Tunes Back in Action is not only a movie that I totally recommend, but I also consider it as one of the best animated films from the 2000s. And Space Jam is a movie that I totally recommend, and it's simply just a fun movie to watch. And the question of the day is, which Looney Tunes movie do you think is the best? Looney Tunes Back in Action or Space Jam? Just let me know in the comment section down below. Feel free to leave any requests, and I'll see you next time in Toon Corner.